know buying children's game is very difficult. You don't know what you're going to get inside of the box, and some of the IP games are good, some are bad, some without are good, some without are bad. How do we know? There aren't a lot of reviews. So what I thought about doing is going back every year, years in the future. This is 2022, February, looking back at the year 2016 and making a top 10 list of games for children that were released that year. So you should be able to find them pretty cheap nowadays because so many years have passed. Those children's that parents that bought the game for their children have grown up. These games may be available now. So we're going to take a look. If nothing else, we're going to find some children's games that are really fun to play. Here we go. Number 10 is Mysterious Forest, and this is a very, very well-produced game. The miniature in it is fantastic. The artwork is incredible. It's a little bit of a memory game. So you're going to be flipping over cards, and not every player is going to see every card, and there'll be little icons on them. You got to remember what those icons are, because when you get to it, you need to be prepared for it in the second phase of the game. So, very cool memory aspect, very simple for kids to jump in and play. Very well produced. It's win, win, win. Great game. Number 9 is Storyline, and this is a very interesting storytelling game where the players are going to play 2 cards, and then the narrator will pick one to play, and it will continue on the story, and you're going to get points when your card is chosen to go along the story. Very imaginative. What a great way. And there are so many storytelling games for adults that aren't this good. This is one that I would definitely, especially if you homeschool and you want to start including like some imagination into it and storytelling devices, this is a fantastic inclusion. Storyline. Number 8 is Super Vampire. So what you're doing on this is you're moving across these very skinny little like bridges or columns. You're going to move your thing around. And if you fall off, it's a negative. You're not going to be able to continue your turn. But if you're successfully able to get there, it's a little bit of dexterity to it. And, it's not just pushing your finger around. It can be very tricky at times. And the quicker that you go, the more you're going to fall off. I think kids are going to fall off more than adults. But it's a fun little experience. If you haven't played Super Vampire, check this one out. Number 7 is Lumina, and this is one where you're going out and you're catching fireflies, and you got to turn things over and hope they match so you can keep moving. Very, very clever kind of thing, and it gets kids flipping things over and getting used to taking their turn and moving around the board in the set collection aspect of it. And Lumina is one I think that really fell under the radar. It's a very strong children's game, especially for the price point that it comes out. Check this one out, and the kids are going to like the firefly aspect and the idea of moving around this board to collect things. You're on your way to getting your kids to being in a dungeon crawling. Number 6 is Spooky Castle. And this is a great children's game, but even better family game. But we're strictly on children's games here. If you're the person moving, you're going to have a mask on it as a ghost mask, and you're going to be blindfolded. But the other people at the table are going to be telling you, because it's cooperative, of how to move around the dungeon. Move left, move right, just a little bit, no, that's too far. That kind of stuff. It's really fun as the family or the children work together to accomplish a goal. And while one's blindfolded, what could be better than that? Spooky Castle. Number 5. Now these top 5 are 5 very competitive, very good children's games. Number 5 is Ice Cool. This is the flicking game. There's a sequel that was brought out to that you can combine in, where you're trying to run around this school, Ice School, get it? Ice School. Where you're moving around this board and trying to not get caught, etc. Very fun flicking game. A lot of people have fun with this. A lot of adults have fun with this. Oh yeah. You'll see adults playing this just as much as the kids. Great children's game. Ice Cool. Number 4 is Jungle Party. Now this is like a race game. You're trying to get up through the jungle, if you will. But you're going to place a tile into the board. You're going to roll a dice, and you're going to get points. So, like, for example, if you roll a monkey, and you're going to get to move for every tile showing a monkey. And there's certain, when you push it through, certain ones will be visible and some won't. So you got to kind of plan it out. Where was that monkey at before? And you want to kind of click it through so you can move more as you're going through the board. Very fun game. It's a children's game. Not a lot here for adults, per se. But that memory aspect of it, and knowing where it's going to go, is going to trip up the little ones. Very fun game. This is one I don't think most people have heard about. Very fun. My kids love this game. Number 3 is a must-buy. Ticket to Ride, First Journey. It's even available as an app. I'm surprised this one isn't number 1, but the top 3, honestly, you could shuffle them around. They're all insta-buys. Honestly, the top 5 are insta-buys, but the top 3 are extremely strong. They've been played around here for ages. The Ticket to Ride was a great bouncing off until they started making those little miniature ones like Amsterdam and New York and London, and then jump into the main thing. This is a great addition. It's one of the best children games ever released. Why isn't it number one? Could have easily been. It's Ticket to Ride condensed down for little kids. Don't try to get them on the big one. Start here, enjoy this one, and build yourself up. Number 2 is My First Stone Age. I like this game a lot. As you're moving around like this kind of rondel or this kind of board, and you're doing set collection. I think it's very easy. My kids were able to pick this up at a very young age. All of my kids have played this game. The pieces are tremendous. They're out of this world in quality of components, and it's a great stepping stone. And they won't be able to play Stone Age for many, many years. There's no intermediary like there is with Ticket to Ride, which I just spoke about, but the Stone Age one. And there's a card version of this, but we're talking about just 2016. This is a fantastic children's game. If you don't have this one, track it down. It's well worth purchasing, and it'll get them interested in Stone Age later on down the road. This is a great one. Number 1 is one of my favorite children games of all time. You're going to laugh at me. How could it be? It's IP related, but ScoobyDoo Fright at the Fun Park. This is a clue killer. This is the deduction game you've always wanted. This game is loads of fun, and it's probably one, if not my favorite children's game ever released. This is one I want to keep on, and on top of it, has a really fun ScoobyDoo IP. What could be better than that? Not a whole lot in life. And this is one, this is probably getting a little bit older with the kids, and we're getting in a little bit more of like a family atmosphere. I will admit that. But this game is so well loved. It's so much fun. It keeps the parents into it just as much as the kids. And the kids can be competitive with the parents in this one, which I adore. ScoobyDoo Fright at Fun Park. This is the one to get. Honestly, this is one of our favorite family games, children's games. It doesn't matter. Put whatever title on it you want it. This is a fun game. And it's a shame that more people didn't talk about it. More people probably didn't purchase it. This is one for you to get down because that deduction in this is a load of fun. You're at a theme park with the Scooby-Doo gang. Life doesn't get better. Well, thanks for watching this list. I'm going to try to go through each year and just highlight some different children's games and highlight different ones that may be appealing to you as parents. What can I find a little bit cheap? What's a few years old that's not the new hotness that you may be able to get? Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Help out this little channel grow, and I'll see you guys next time.